All right, guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. Right, today we're going to look at what we should be expecting, right, on dollar index and also on other pairs that we always analyze week in, week out. Right, so we're going to start with indicator, which is dollar index. Now, on the weekly time frame, we can see that this price is surely sitting on an OB, right? We can see that it's sitting on an OB, as you can see, right? And on a daily time frame, let's see daily time frame also. Daily time frame is not on an OB yet. Let's see. I guess it was on an OB also, as you can see this particular zone. Though we'll really be looking forward to for this zone to be retested, but the lower time frame will really determine what that could be. Now this looks like a liquidity grab, so I will be expecting a kind of liquidity grab. Now this pair is bearish, but I want to see it push up a bit right before I will sell this pair. Right, during the course of the week, I was saying that I want this particular low to be broken, then price will push up a bit before seeing the downward movement. But that did not happen. We can see that price continue to drop. Anyway, price was accumulating here, then we can see this liquidity grab. So I will be looking forward to see something like this. Let me mark that for you. Right, price will accumulate up, then come back to take out that low. Then we can see this particular high being taken and price rejecting of this NOB. Right. So if that happened, then we might likely see price pushing down again. But as you can see, price is sitting on a very significant rejection zone for us. So this might likely mean that we might see a bullish run, right? Just a mini bullish run, which is going to be a sell, I mean a buy to sell on dollar index. And the same way, why we can see our 3-8 structure here, 1, 2, 3, right? I want to see one more, right, before I will really take this pair. And that doesn't mean that this pair cannot just run up. Now, as you can see, we have an equal high here. So this implies that we have something that can really attract price to come up. Yeah, so that is why I'm expecting a sell, a buy to sell. Anyway, let's look at um, Euro USD, and with Euro USD, we can say, I mean, we can look at what we want to see. Euro USD. Now on Euro USD, this price is also going up. Now on the weekly time frame, the same way it is sitting on, it's rejecting on it on the rejection zone. Likewise on the 4 hour time frame, I mean on the daily time frame. Now that doesn't mean that this particular high would not be exposed, because there's a high here, which is the high of the month of March, right? That particular high might likely be exposed, and price should reject around this particular zone or this particular FVG here. Right now on the 4 hour time frame, we can see that this price is giving us accumulation. Price has really been accumulating before that. Then this pair really on the 4 hour time frame you can see, and on the daily time frame, as you can see, it is now bullish. But anyway, we cannot just buy in the middle of the range like that. We would like price to really retrace down before we buy. So that implies that I will be looking for my pattern to sell that zone, I mean to sell that price until price will come back to this zone, right? If at all that will happen, or this particular block, if at all that will happen before price will change direction. And just like what you can see here, right, I want price to reject off the, I mean to take off this high, probably reject on this particular KOB here. Then I want to see price dropping down. All right, I mean dropping down, that's going to be a sell to buy for dollar index, right? Based on dollar index and what we can see on Euro USD. Then on GBPUSD, right, this pair has already shows to us that there is a bearish um, note on this pair. As you can see it here, right, that's an impulsive move. Price consolidated up here. Now that's not what I want to use, right? Higher low, lower high, and lower low. Then price is really retracing up. Now this is on a 4 hour time frame, but let's see um, the daily time frame. Right, let's see daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, right, we can see that price took out this liquidity and is rejecting off a rejection zone. Right, price took out liquidity and is rejecting off a liquidity rejection zone, and it has already given us, right, a kind of a market structure in here. So this implies that we might likely see price coming back to this particular zone or this zone to reject before going there. Now, this particular rejection zone serves as what push price higher. Then this price can just continue in that on that note. Now let's do 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, now if price did not come back to take out this low, then we can likely expect price to move up, take out this Friday's high, and come back to reject on the zone we're really watching. This particular zone will surely be an SOB on the lower time frame, as you can see. All right, let's go to maybe 1 hour time frame. Right, you can see. All right, 30 minutes time frame. Right, 30 minutes time frame, it was an SOB. So this implies that this particular zone can really work out, or this particular zone, because this is an NOB in here, right? This particular zone might be our rejection zone. So this implies that if we're going to look at a sell, then we might likely see a push up, then price rejecting of this zone or of this zone before we see a push down on this pair. So this is what I will be expecting on this trade. But if the market open, right, just like what we can see on the 1 hour time frame, if the market open and then come back to take out this particular low, then I will be expecting a run, a bullish run on this particular pair, the continuation of that. But if that did not happen, I will be expecting a rejection here and a rejection here for a sell, right? So the next pair will be USDCHF. USDCHF, just like what we analyzed on the weekly time frame, we can see that this pair is bullish, that's already broken structure, and price is sitting on an FVG, right? On the daily time frame, we can see this pair already broke structure and is also sitting around an FVG. As you can see here, this is an FVG that this price is sitting on. Then on the 4 hour time frame, we can see a 3E structure. So basically, this is a double, a liquidity, equal low liquidity zone, as you can see it here, right? So I want this price, right, to move up a bit, right, just like what we can see on DXY. This is really what I will be expecting, and if this really change, right, I will have no option other than to follow what price action will tell me, because I will only trade what I see currently. Now this is what I can see. So if tomorrow, right, this, which is Monday, price change action, you might likely see another direction in my flashcard. So I'll be expecting a liquidity gap from here. Then I want to see price move up, because on the weekly time frame, just like what we can see, price is already bullish, right? Then on the daily time frame, you can see that this was coming back in a kind of a compressed manner, and then taking out this particular low, then rejecting of this, then can really cause price to move or probably to this zone before we see another push down. So the next pair will be CADJPY. And CADJPY on a daily time frame, you can see that it's taking out this low, but price was not really impulsive. Then this will make us to see on a 4 hour, right? 4 hour was also not so impulsive as price was going down, right? The best thing that I will likely see in this pair is that I want to see price reject off this zone, then price will continue up, because on a daily time frame, this price is surely still showing up, or else this price should just give me an impulsive move down that breaks market structure. Now on the weekly time frame, definitely price is bullish and is sitting on a KOB, right? So on the 4 hour time frame, this is what I can really see. That implies that on the 1 hour time frame, we are expecting that price, just like look at what price is doing, that price will give us a third hit to to take out this liquidity, then come back into this zone, right? Then give us a bullish run. That is what I will be expecting. I don't want price to take out this high before this particular setup will happen. If price take up this high before that really happen, then I would not really be looking at that buys again. Now the best thing for us to see, right, just like this, now best refinement is really on this, but for me that is really too far. I would rather use the KOB, just to consider the KOB and the SOB. Let's quickly refine that. Then on 30 minutes time frame, 30 minutes time frame, we have another KOB, FVG rather. On the 15 minutes time frame, we have another, right? We have another here, right? Then let's see 5 minutes time frame. I just want to refine it to the bearish uh, SVG zone, right? On this note also, right, we have another one here. So I think I will just dwell on the 15 minutes time frame. All right, I will just dwell in this 15 minutes time frame and just get the 50% of that zone. Go back to the 1 hour time frame. The 1 hour of this zone, right, will be this. So in case if this particular zone fails, right, I will just be expecting this particular zone to really work out, because this already gave us a 3 hit, 1 2 3. Then price might really come to this zone or just get off this. But basically, I want this particular low to be taken. Then price just give me an impulsive move up to take out this liquidity and probably take out this particular liquidity too. So the next pair we're going to look at will be EURJPY. Right, EURJPY, starting from the weekly time frame, we can see that this pair is also consolidating up. Right, so with that, we can also see on the daily time frame is also consolidating up, but there's a kind of a reaction in this price action there. Now, for the 4-hour time frame, let's see 4-hour time frame. Right, price was really chubby. As you can see, this broke out liquidity, then price is sitting around this zone. This is not really impulsive enough, so very likely is that I will see the liquidity grab of this high, right? Because this is not really a good pricing, though this is a double side impulsiveness anyway. So that doesn't mean that price might not get to this zone and not reject off it. But really, the best thing I want to see is that price take out this Tuesday's high, right, which was last week high, then a breakdown. The best thing, that's really best thing that I'm going to see. So is it that price take out this high and just reject off there, or basically price you reject on this particular block after taking out liquidity. Now, I'm going to mark that block and refine it. It's an MBB, probably to 1-hour time frame. So what I can see here, all right, that on this zone, market might likely reject off that zone. Right, this has already given me a 3 hit. The best thing I'm going to see, right, if I really want to take the buy to see this liquidity grab happen, right, I want to see price retrace back into this particular SOB or this particular FVG here, this particular FVG, right, or this particular LC here. I will be expecting price to really pull back to it. But if not, if that is not the case, if price just continue to go up in a squeeze manner, then I want to see price rejecting off this particular block that I have marked here. Or if not, the best thing I really want to see is that price pull back to this candle or this FVG and give me my pattern on the lower time frame, or this particular zone give me my pattern before I look to buy. So the next spell will be on gold. Right, next pair will be on gold. As you can see, the weekly time frame price is now bearish now. Now on the daily time frame, price has broken structure. Right, so I will be expecting, right, because this was not really impulsive. Then price really give me something like a divergence here, and price was not really impulsive, as you can see that. So that is a sign that that particular low might be taken out. As you can see, this particular zone can also work out. Now on the 4-hour time frame, right, on the 4-hour time frame, I have an NOB here, right, and most likely we can expect it, right, no, this particular zone, right, we can expect that particular zone now on the 4-hour time frame. So what might likely happen is that price will reject off this zone or just take out this low, then come back, take out this high and reject off that zone, and that's really the best for me. So I'm expecting a buy to sell, right, a buy to sell of this particular zone, as you can see it here. So with this, all right, I can go to 1-hour time frame and just get a very good zone for that zone. This was a an NOB there, right? Price gave us 1 2 3, right? Just like what you can see, 1 2. Then I will be expecting just like what is being painted here, right? This shows that price might likely come back to this zone, right? Accumulate, come back, take out that liquidity, then go up. And so a buy to sell, then sell to buy. Now, so with that, if that particular buy happened, just like what I have marked here, price accumulate here. Sorry, price should accumulate in this manner, take out this low, then come back, take out this low, reject off here, then we can see a drop of that zone. Then we can see this 1 2 3. Then I might really expect my fourth hit around this zone. Then before price will really break down, then it might really expose the price to this particular zone, or this particular low should be taken out. So that is what I will be expecting on dollar. All right, so the next pair we're going to look at will be USD30. USD30 on the weekly time frame is all-time bullish, right? On the daily time frame is all-time bullish also. Then as you can see, price was really accumulating up. I want to see this particular zone being exposed, right? What I was expecting last week did not happen. I want to see price break this particular high, right? But that did not happen. So let's see if this really happened this week. I want to see this particular high being taken out, right? Then price give me something like this and drop down. That's really what I want to see, because this particular price action shows that market, the buyers are really very weak. Now, that doesn't mean that price might not just continue to be bullish, but based on the characteristics that the market is really showing me now, it is a weakness in price. So the last pair we're going to look at for today is just the same pair, right? We have an equal top here, right, and price was rejecting off this particular zone. So we'll be expecting a sell to buy, a buy to sell rather, right? Because price might just respond to that zone. Let's look at 4 hour time frame. 4 hour time frame, we can see price is now very bullish here. As you can see, it was really all-time bullish. I want to see this eye being exposed, right? This eye, I want to see it being exposed. So with that, I'll be looking for a retracement, right? A retracement, or then price should go up and take out that eye. 4 hour time frame, I will be expecting this eye to really be responded to. For me, that's really what I want to see. But during the course of the week, if this really changes, then there is nothing I really want to do about that. But for me to follow what I see, but not what I think. Right. So, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for your time, and thank you for always participating in all the sessions I've been calling out. So, this information is just for every one of you. If you want to learn better, all my videos are really available for you to study them. And trust me, all right, those materials that I have made, they are really sufficient to really get it consistent and profitable. Then at the same time, right, if you really want to test how my method is, just get my trainings that I made last year December, right? They will really open your eyes to see how I trade. And trust me, that alone is really sufficient for you. You don't even need to to join the mentorship. Now, joining the mentorship is just an opportunity for you to ask me more questions, and for me to be responsible to you, and for you to be accountable to me, right? But basically, all the information you really need for you to be successful has been given to you, so you can test it for you to see the probability of this system, and for you to know that this is really the best thing I'm really pushing out to you. Don't forget to share this video to your colleagues, to your friends, to fellow traders, and to anyone that you know that is struggling to make it big in forex. Then also subscribe, then make a comment, right? Then you can make a comment of what you want me to really explain. I will take up my time probably this week to have that explanation done in a webinar, right? So subscribe to this YouTube channel, like this video, and share with your friend. Don't forget also, we have an Instagram account, then we have a Telegram page also, so you can follow us on Instagram and join our Telegram channel so that you can get all informations that we'll be putting out. I hope you've learned so much from this video, right? I will see you in the next section. Until then, have a good trading week, and God bless you. Bye bye.